Folks, the college football playoff rankings come out in 39 minutes. But we have our own eliminations to make. Yesterday, God, I'm totally forgetting who played. I'm looking at the map right now trying to remember. Oh my God. Was it Michigan? No, it wasn't Michigan. It was Florida. Florida beat Florida Atlantic. Totally blanking. To secure their spot in the top 41. But today we will get down to the last 40 teams. I'm hoping this episode will be done by the time we hit noon. And if it's not, you guys will see my live reactions to the final field of 12 in real life college football. But let's get this going. 41 teams left. We're getting down to 40 right now. Let's shuffle this and get started. On episode 94 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... It's San Diego State. Another California team. Only 3 of those remain, I think. Or is it 2? No, it's 3 because Cal's still there. San Diego State might not play at all because they have a very large ocean border. They border UCLA, Boise State, and Utah State. So they're definitely playing someone who has already gotten started. Let's spin this arrow and find out where they're going. That's going to be Northeast. And that's close. I don't know whether that's Utah State or Boise State. That's a crucial decision, so let's zoom way in here. And pop this guy out. Make it way smaller. And oh my God, that's so close. I think just by the smallest of margins, if we put it right in the center of the logo, I think that's Utah State. So the Aggies will host another game. They're now up to 4, and this is a group of 5 matchup. They'll have a little bit better of a chance, but it's going to be a tough battle against a good San Diego State team. So let's get this going. Another battle out west that could drastically change what this map looks like, as Utah State, one of the largest territories in the entire map, is forced to defend it once again. There they are, a 77 overall. Not fantastic ratings. On the other side, San Diego State, who's slightly better. Let's get these uniforms ready to go. Utah State has a pretty standard set of looks. I don't know if they have anything else. Besides, I'll just go with their classic home look. San Diego State on the other end. Yeah, we can't go all black. That's way too similar. Home. That's it? They only have 2 uniforms? Oh my God, okay. Maybe that's why nobody places them. It's another Mountain West battle, one of the last 2 remaining teams in this conference, besides Boise State, of course. Let's get it going. It's going to be a noon kickoff. And let's go. Utah State currently owns the most viewed episode on this series. Their battle against BYU, one of the best teams in the country, was viewed 464 times as of recording. There is a fan base out there. I know that Utah State fans can see this series. I know that they enjoy it. And their Aggies are playing once again against one of their Mountain West rivals in San Diego State for the right to make the top 40 of this tournament. For Utah State, it's the right to win their 4th game and be only 1 win away from extra life, which could really extend their stay in this tournament. Pull up the uniforms now. No, the rosters now. Utah State at home. San Diego State kicking away. Let's get going. Kick return comes out to about the 17-yard line. We got started. Now here comes Rasul Faison, the starting running back for the Aggies. I pulled up the wrong roster. Fix that. Utah State. There we go. There goes the run to Faison. Faison's going to power forward for a gain of 5. It's a good start for the Aggies. Now we have their last one. We've got Jalen Royals, who had a couple big touchdowns in their first game. We've got Spencer Petras at quarterback, the ultra-slow runner, who's somehow incredible in short yard situations. It should be a fun game. Petras fakes it and throws the RPO outside, and that's going to be knocked away and complete. So it'll be 3rd and 5 for Utah State. Is this where the magic runs out? Can San Diego State suddenly take control of a vast swath of territory covering Arizona and Wyoming and Utah and Montana? It could happen here at Merlin Olsen Field. Petras, under pressure, needs to throw it. He does. That's going to be caught for a first down by Otto Tia, who doesn't have a lot of action in Imperialism, but he makes that catch for a decent gain. Wait, no, they say he dropped it. He dropped that? Oh my god, never mind. It's 4th and 5, and Utah State's forced to punt. I really thought he caught that ball. But no band celebration. He couldn't hold on to it, and now San Diego State will get their first attempt on offense. Here comes their quarterback. Yes, it's Danny O'Neal, the true freshman, starting here for the Aztecs. And San Diego State gets started at 35. Let's see what they have up their sleeve. Empty set on the first play. He's going to throw short. It's going to be caught by number 3. And a big-time pile driver tackle by Utah State's number 23. Is he on the roster? I don't think he is. It's a catch and run by Jayshawn Polk. Poke? Could be Poke. I don't. No, it's not Polk. There we go. 1st and 10 from the 46. San Diego State marching already. Just short of midfield. They're going to send a man in motion. O'Neal's going to call an audible. Might go to a run to the right side here. That's exactly what they do. No, he calls the read option, and he is dropped in the backfield. Clyde Washington. They're going to credit that as a sack. It's more of a tackle for loss, but he'll certainly take the sack on his stats. Clyde Washington flying in and not giving them a single good option on that play. O'Neal just said, I'll take the hit. It's fine. You can escape. It'll be 2nd and 14 from 42. Utah State looking to stay strong. Their defense was incredible in upset wins over Wyoming, Utah, and BYU. We'll see if they can keep it going against the Aztecs. It's going to be a run up the middle, and Clyde Washington with another stop, making it 3rd and 10. High pressure for the Aggies. The clearest underdog remaining in this tournament. They've already made 2 big upsets over 2 Big 12 teams. What's another Mountain West school? Come on. It's Utah State we're talking about. Press coverage in 3rd and 10. Let's see if they can withstand it. O'Neal under pressure again. That's going to be knocked away. I think it hit the helmet of one of his offensive linemen, and San Diego State will be forced to punt here. Utah State stands strong on defense and gets the ball back. It's 11:29. It's about to hit 11:30. I don't think this game's going to be over by the time we hit the playoff rankings. I have my phone out here so I can see as they go live. That punt's going to shank out at the 33. Not a good punt. And they wish they had Matt Ariza back. So here's Petras in 1st and 10. Hands it off to Faison. Faison tries to get some blockers over the middle. That's a good form tackle by number 6. That's Eric Butler making the stop for San Diego State. Petras knows how to run this team. He knows how to get good results when they matter. But Utah State's offense has been stymied so far. We'll see if he can break them out of this slump on this play. 2nd and 7. Petras sends man in motion. They've got an ultra-wide bunch, but they hand off to Faison. Lots of space up the middle. And Utah State gets their first down of the game. A little bit of extracurricular activity after the play. San Diego State's not happy with how their defense played that one. But they spread out. They were trying to defend the receivers, and that left a lot of space over the middle to get a very easy first down. Aggies keep moving. Petras sets everybody up. Fakes the handoff to Faison. Wants to go deep. He's going to launch it, and that's going to be knocked away. He was looking for Jalen Royals, but San Diego State was up to the task defensively, forced the incompletion. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 47. Man. I can't believe we're 94 episodes into this thing. I can't believe I've actually stayed on with the series that long. 2nd and 10. Petrus has Faison outside. We'll throw it short to the tight end, Brock Lane. And he moves his legs forward and picks up 7 yards. To make for a much easier 3rd down. Could we see the ultra-slow read option come out to play here? Just might. It'll be 3rd and 3. Almost an offsides move there by number 41. Petrus in the empty set. Just runs the quarterback draw, and he's got it. I think it might have upped the speed rating a little bit because he sped in there. Gets the 1st down with one of the first true quarterback draws we've seen in this tournament. We still have yet to see a quarterback sneak. 94 episodes in, we still haven't seen it. But that's about as close as we can get. Spencer Petrus getting the 1st down, and Utah State's in business. Huge audible right here as they change the entire formation. 7 defenders in the box for San Diego State. Petrus drops back, throws to the sideline. It's intercepted. Bryce Phillips, the senior transfer, jumps in front of the pass and takes it away from Spencer Petrus, and that is a huge mistake for the graduate transfer quarterback. And now San Diego State gets the ball at the 30. The Utah State games have been defined by great defense, especially in that matchup against BYU, so the Aggies know how to play in a game like that, but I mean, you would love to not throw that interception right there. 1st and 10 for the Aztecs. O'Neal under a massive amount of pressure, but gets the wide receiver screen out. He's got plenty of blockers. Jukes outside and gets the 1st down to the 41. Very well drawn up and fantastic open field moves by Lewis Brown IV, the junior transfer. San Diego State's roster is made almost entirely of transfers. Most of their offensive line. Their quarterback is a true freshman, but both tight ends, the running back, a bunch of their wide receivers. It's kind of how Group of 5 teams have to roll now. It's 1st and 10 from the 41. O'Neal hands it off. It's going to be number 15 getting his 1st carry of the game, spinning through and picking up 8 yards. That is Marquez Cooper with the run. Utah State fans trying to rally their team here. Score tied at 0, but their offense has been struggling, so their defense needs to give them a stop or two just to give the offense a chance to get their wheels fully running. O'Neal throws another short pass that's going to be caught. Now you have an injury to one of their offensive linemen, Miles Morale, who's not even listed on the depth chart, is hurt for the Aztecs. They're going to have to bring in a backup. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40 for San Diego State. Utah State with 6 defenders in the box. They hand it off to Cooper, and Cooper gets outside to the 30. Is able to stretch out to the 27-yard line. San Diego State fully in business. They are really capitalizing off of that interception from Bryce Phillips in the last possession. Marquez Cooper with a great run, great pancake blocks to set it up. It's 1st and 10 for the Aztecs. O'Neal calling an audible. This might be an all-out blitz, but they're probably going to drop everyone back here. That's exactly what they do. O'Neal wants to throw deep. Instead, he just launches it to the sideline. It's going to be caught, and a great open field tackle by number 15. It's Torin Union making the stop. It's only a 1-yard gain on that play. Minutes away from the rankings being revealed. And I really wonder whether SMU will stay in the tournament or whether Alabama will sneak in somehow. I sincerely doubt that. 2nd and 9. O'Neal throws short. It's going to be caught by number 19, and he is tackled just short. It was Jordan Napier, the wide receiver. It's going to be 3rd and inches to the 17. The difference between 7 points and 3 points for San Diego State. Can they draw up a good play just to get about 6 inches of space? That is the end of a scoreless first quarter. Let's jump right into 3rd and inches here. Line up with 3 wide receivers to the right. This could be a pass. But no, there's going to run to Cooper, and he gets it. First down. And a whole lot more to the 10. Breaking tackles up to the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for San Diego State. It's a good run by Marquez Cooper. Getting more than what the Aztecs asked for right there. Now they've got a chance to punch it into the end zone. The defender's stuck behind the line. He's able to get through to avoid the offside penalty. O'Neal hands it off. Cooper to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. The Aztecs take a 7-0 lead, and Utah State is in trouble. This could be the end of their Cinderella story. It could give San Diego State one of the largest territories on the map. Another team with plenty of lore might fall just short of that extra life. So here comes the extra point attempt for the Aztecs. It's going to be, I believe, Gabriel Paciencia. Yes, it is. Trying to send this one through. Snap, hold, kick is good. 7-0, 8 plays, 71 yards, just over 3 minutes. 3 minutes of game time taken off the clock. Aztecs will pick it back, and Utah State needs to get something going. They have to avoid those costly turnovers. That touchdown came directly off an interception. Here comes the return to the 15, and not much further than that. So here comes Spencer Petras with everything to play for. Let's see how he responds to adversity. Petras hands off to Faison. Faison is taken down for only a 1-yard pickup. It's Trey White, the defensive end, getting in to make the stop. Making it 2nd and 9. Run game hasn't been a strong suit for the Aggies in this tournament. They really haven't been that good on offense, but they've done just enough to win 3 games this tournament. A fake push pass. Petras drops back, looking to throw. He's going to throw to the sideline and just out of bounds, incomplete. This is not a good look for the Aggies. I mean, every story has to end at some point except for one. And even though Utah State's won 3 games, it was always very unlikely that they were going to actually win this whole tournament. But you would love to see them beat a Mountain West team. You don't want to see them lose to an opponent like this. Petras throws deep on 3rd down. He's got a man down there. It's a diving catch for Jalen Royals, who keeps this drive going up to the 35. Utah State is in business. A crazy catch from Jalen Royals for 53 yards. When it looked dire, when it looked like it was over, they find a miraculous catch out of nothing to keep this drive going and keep their season alive. The offensive linemen sprint up. Spencer Petras gets everyone set. Got Faison next to him, and a wide open player. Slot receiver that no one is covering on the outside. Petras hands it off. Faison goes outside to the 30. And he's taken down at the 29-yard line. It's a good run of 6 yards. Okay, who that receiver might be. Carries White from 23. That would have been 33. I'm not sure who that is. Anyway, it's 2nd and 3 now for Utah State. Petras gets everyone set. They're in field goal range. They have to avoid the turnover this time. We run to Faison. Faison gets the first down and a lot more. 20, 15, 10. Can he get to the end zone? No. But it'll be 1st and goal from the 3. The best run of the day for Rasul Faison. And I asked how the Aggies respond to adversity. They respond by igniting their offense and getting back into this ballgame. All they need is 3 more yards and we'll be tied at 7. Ultra spread formation here for the Aggies. They're trying to get an advantageous run block set up here. Petras, Faison to the right, but he is dropped for no gain. Difficult stop there for the Aggies. They have to try it again. 2nd and goal from the 3. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. 20 minutes to go before the playoff announcement. I have a feeling this one's going the distance. We're going to have to see both things happen at the same time. Petras, Faison, touchdown. Powering in, and the Utah State Aggies tie the game. They're not going to go away that easily. They're battle-tested. They're veterans of this tournament. They know how it feels when a team comes in from the road and tries to steal your territory. They've defended it before, and they will defend it again till their last breath. It's a good run from Faison, who's turned it on that drive, and he can keep it going. Here comes the extra point attempt from Elliot Nimrod. I think. That kick is up and it is good. 7 plays, 83 yards, and the Aggies have tied the game 7 apiece. Just double check who the kicker is. Yes, it is Elliot Nimrod. I was right on that. While we're at it, let's just double check who the receivers are. I think there's a guy that's not listed. It's a good takedown on the kicker turn, only getting to the 17-yard line. Here's first and 10 for San Diego State. Cooper tried to fly outside, and that is a good form tackle there to shut him down for only a 2-yard pickup. Utah State is going to try and make a stop here so they can retake control of this ballgame. Second and 8 now. They got set up in the no huddle. Danny O'Neal, the true freshman quarterback. Calling a last-second audible here. 10 seconds on the play clock. He takes the snap. Fakes the handoff to Cooper. He is sacked. Number 8 for Utah State, sprinting in to make that stop. He's not listed. But it's Taz Williams, the senior transfer. No, it's Blaine Spires. Never mind, I totally got that wrong. Blaine Spires. Unblocked. The lineman didn't block him for some reason. And he gets home with the sack, making it 3rd and 12. This could be a huge 3-and-out stop for the Utah State defense. O'Neal looks to the sideline. They're going to make a huge audible here to try and go max protect, just so they can get a throw off. O'Neal throws a deep ball. Does he have a man down there? He does. 40, 30, 20, touchdown San Diego State. An 85-yard touchdown, and the Aztecs retake the lead. A huge swing in fortune there as Jay Sean Polk catches the deep ball. Benefited from some bad coverage, got behind the defense, and the Aztecs benefit in a major, major way. That is a huge, game-changing touchdown. Utah State will have to come out and have another big drive to try and match the Aztecs, who are determined to stay in this tournament and gain a massive amount of territory out west. Here's Gabriel Placencia with another extra point attempt. Snap, hold, and he knocks it through. It's 14-7 San Diego State. An 85-yard touchdown has turned this game on its head. How will the Aggies respond? Spencer Petras is a merchant of the deep ball. He can throw it deep when he wants to, and he did on the last drive. But he's going to have to do it again if he wants to keep pace with this suddenly red-hot Aggies offense. Kick return. Quick move to get past the 20 and up to the 22-yard line. It's a good return for Royals. He's going to have to get involved in the passing game once again to keep the Aggies offense afloat. Petras fakes the push pass. He wants to go deep. He does go deep, and he has a man wide open. First down, San Diego State. That's number 3 making the catch. Not listed on the depth chart. Let's see if we can get that name. Oh, it's Rasul Faison. Rasul Faison going deep on the wide receiver route there. Making the catch and getting up to the 47. Utah State already in business. This is looking like the Florida Atlantic game we just had, where neither team could get a stop for the entire first half. Big formation shift here. It's a fake run to Faison. Petras keeps it in this first down run. That's just not his move. Looks like they have not updated his speed after all, and he just crawls around that corner like molasses. San Diego State makes the easy stop. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Aggies here. Bunch formation to the left. We've got plenty of defenders out there to cover it. Petrus, under pressure, gets it away. It's going to be caught by number 23, and he gets out for the first down. That's Kyrese White, the graduate transfer, up to the 36. Utah State's in field goal. It's a good throw. 52 was about to get in there for the sack, but Petrus got it out beforehand. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Aggies. Petrus looks to the sideline. Minute 38 to go here in the first half. He wants to go deep. He does. And that is going to be caught by Brock Lane for a 9-yard pickup. That's going to take another 15 seconds off the clock. Which Utah State might like. It gives less time for this high-octane Aztec offense to respond before halftime. And the Aztecs will get the ball to start the second half, so they don't want them to have a double possession. 2nd and 1 for Utah State. Petrus in the empty set. He drops back, throws short, caught by number 8 for the first down, up to the 20. That's Grant Page with the catch. Working into the red zone, and Utah State keeps it going. They'll save a couple seconds here, and they still have all 3 timeouts if they get into trouble with the clock. They're going to run it down to 40 seconds here. Petrus throws long, caught. And there's their first timeout. And this is who made that catch. Might have been either Grant Page or Colby Bowman. I missed it. Here's 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Can they tie the game once again? Page with Faison next to him. He does not hand it out to Faison. Looks to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Brock Lane. Utah State responds. Tano Latuli was the guy making the coverage, but he could not make the play. And the Aggies will tie this game at 14. Brock Lane. That's his 3rd touchdown reception of Imperialism, and possibly his most important, as they tie it up in this Mountain West battle. Here comes the extra point attempt from Elliot Nimrod to tie this game at 14. And the only bad thing is that you leave San Diego State with 30 seconds and all 3 timeouts. There goes the kick from Nimrod. 7 plays, 78 yards. That is how you respond. That's how you tell a team with a good offense, hey, you're not going to be able to outscore us. We are going to match you every single time. You're going to have to stop us on defense if you want a chance. Here comes the return. It'll take a couple extra seconds off the clock. And they'll start at the 15. This is exactly where they got their touchdown. And they're going press coverage again. What are they doing? O'Neal wants the deep ball, throws it deep, has a man open, and it's dropped. Oh, they had the play right there. But number 2, Jaden Francois, is able to knock the ball away. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Aztecs here. Second and 10 now for San Diego State. Danny O'Neal, sorry. Drops back. Wants to go deep again, and that is caught for a first down. Number 18 making the catch. That's Jude Wolf, the starting tight end. And the Aztecs call their first timeout. We're still a long way away from field goal range, as we are 10 minutes away from the playoff ranking unveiling. O'Neal, under pressure, rolls out, hit as he throws. That's going to be a harmless incompletion. 2nd and 10 with 17 seconds to go. Utah State is very close to making the stop. Aztecs will get it to start in the second half, but they have to avoid, the Aggies have to avoid giving up any extra points here on this bonus drive. No one's covering the slot receiver on the outside. O'Neal throws short. It's going to be caught by the tight end, and he does get the first down. 1 timeout remaining for the Aztecs. That is Jude Wolf making another catch. Redshirt senior transfer. And now 12 seconds to play. O'Neal uncorks another pass. That's going to be caught. Broken tackle for number 15, and Cooper gets out to the first down. They call their last timeout. They cross the 50, and this might be a Hail Mary chance. Or they're going to go for a 63-yard field goal. Nope, it's Hail Mary. They line everybody up with 6 seconds to go. O'Neal drops way back. This is the last play of the first half. Will they get a Hail Mary touchdown here? That pass is going to be intercepted. Utah State makes the stop. It's number 6 making the play. Takes a knee out the back of the end zone for good measure. It's Ike Larson with the pick. That'll be the end of the first half. I will be right back. This game is tied at 14. It's been a very tight battle. 8 minutes to go before the playoff committee makes their selections for the college football playoff. There goes the kick return out to the 23-yard line. It's a good return. San Diego State gets started here. They could not hit Hail Mary. But they're going to get another chance on offense right here. Let's see how they do. O'Neal hands it off to Cooper. Cooper goes up the middle and is taken down by number 33 before he can get too far. 33 is not listed on the depth chart, so I don't know his name. 2nd and 6 for the Aztecs here. Big time motion setting up this next play. O'Neal sends Wolf in motion. It's another run for Cooper. He tries to fly out to the left, and 33 is able to make another really good stop. It's Max Alford with the tackle, forcing 3rd and 4. He's been sniffing out every single run play. He's doing a very good job. What is that? Thumbs up. No. God, it's so weird. 3rd and 4. I didn't think there was a mechanic in this. Whatever. O'Neal hands it off. Cooper does get the first down. And they shut him down before he can get much further than that. So the Aztecs move the chains. And they'll see if they can get this offense humming once again. Cooper just saw a totally plugged up offensive line and found just enough space on the weak side to keep this drive going for the Aztecs. 2 running backs set here. O'Neal looks to the sideline. They might change formation. No, they won't. Calls an audible. 3 goes outside. They fake the handoff to Cooper. O'Neal wants to go deep. Rolls out under pressure, and that is a big time hit by Kyan Sloan. Shutting that play down. There he is. Kyan Sloan with the hit and takedown. I think they might call that a sack, but it's for no gain. 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. 6 minutes until we get the playoff committee's announcement. O'Neal looks outside, press coverage. Fakes the handoff. Sloan trying to get in. It's a desperation throw. Does he have a man down there? He does not. Almost a crazy catch from Jordan Napier. The Utah State's defender forces it out. That was a crazy play. Almost a sack, almost an interception, almost a touchdown. But it turns out to be absolutely nothing. I'm going to set up this. I'm going to get streaming here. 3rd and 10. O'Neal drops back, launches it deep. Does he have a man down there for the touchdown? He does! He's out of bounds on the sideline, but it's 1st and 10 from the 11. A huge connection to Jay-Sean Polk, who already has a deep ball touchdown. He gets another deep ball connection there. And the one time where Utah State really needed to make a connection, they could not. So it's 1st and 10 from the 11 now for the Aztecs. They can really take control of this ball game right here. Utah State's defense sprints back. O'Neal looks to the sideline. They fake the push pass. They hand it off up the middle to Cooper. Sheds 1 tackle and picks up 4 yards to the 7. Really heartbreaking completion there for the Aggies defense. And they gotta hope they can keep it going. Or just get some sort of stop here to force a field goal to give their offense a chance to take their first lead of the game. 2nd and 6 from the 7-yard line. O'Neal hands it off outside. Broken tackle, and Cooper is taken down just short at the 3. It'll be 3rd and 1. This is probably the most important run play of the game for the Aztecs. Let's see if they can convert here to give their offense a gilt-edged opportunity to retake the lead. 3:30 to go. The toss. You don't see a lot of tosses, and that's why it does not work. They go to the backup running back, Jalen Armstead, and it is a horrible call. Utah State makes the stop, and now the Aztecs have to attempt a short field goal, and we know how mercurial those have been in this tournament. It's Gabriel Placencia to give the Aztecs the lead. Snap, hold, kick is no good. And that is a huge stop. A huge stop for the Aggie defense. Just a heartbreaking miss for the Aztecs. I mean, it looked like it was made, but no, it was not. So the Aggies get fresh life. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. They got the ball at the 20-yard line. Let's see if they can turn this into points. Petrus drops back. He's under pressure, but he gets it away deep. That's going to be an amazing catch by number 5. Otto Tia with the reception. He was absolutely leveled after making that catch, but he holds on to the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47 for the Aggies. Everybody moves in motion. It's Petrus. Petrus fakes the handoff, wants to go deep again. He does, and that is going to be caught again for another huge first down. That's Jalen Royals. I mean, they are sustaining some massive hits. Oh, they're showing the Lamar Jackson hurdle. Boop. There he goes. Big time completion, and Utah State is in business at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Aggies. I mean, this has been a gut-wrenching battle between these two teams. Neither one of them wants to go home. It's a run to Faison. Faison is taken down. That's only a 2-yard pickup. That's an insane run from Bo Nix. Oh my god. There's 90 seconds to go here before the selection show begins. 2nd and 8. Petrus gets everyone set. Takes a snap. Hands out to Faison, right up the gut, and they get the first down. Rasul Faison up to the 13-yard line. A fantastic play by Faison to get the first down. Aggies are going to try and convert where the Aztecs could not and take the lead here right before the 4th quarter. Petrus looks to the sideline, sends everybody in motion. Takes a snap, Faison goes outside, they throw over the middle to Brock Lane. Breaks one tackle and he's taken down to the 8-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Not a great setup, but it does make for a better short yard situation. As long as they don't go for a halfback toss, they should be fine. Petrus gets everybody set up. Not a lot of defenders over the middle of the field. This could be a good run for Faison. That's where they go, but they bring a bunch of defenders in from the left side and shut it down. That's number 42. Brady Anderson making the stop for the Aztecs, and it'll be 3rd and 7. This game is definitely going the distance, so you're going to get my live reactions to the playoff field. I swear to God, if Alabama makes it over SMU, I am not going to be happy. Petrus under pressure. He is dropped on 3rd down. Number 62 makes the sack. He's not listed on the depth chart, but we should see his name in a second when they show this replay. That's Ben Fleming, the defensive tackle, making the stop. Powering through the offensive line and forcing a field goal attempt here. And the selection show is about to start. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. We jump right to the 4th. As this field is about to be unveiled. 4th and 14, here's the kick attempt from Elliot Nimrod to give the Aggies the lead. Snap, hold, kick is good. And the Aggies take their first lead of the ball game, 17-14, as we get this 4th quarter underway. I will be right back. There goes the kick return. Showing the at-large teams on the screen right now. Oh, God. Okay. Let's not tear down my entire setup right now. O'Neal looks deep on 1st and 10. Has a man open. That's going to be knocked out. Josh Hunter, the defender, knocking out that pass. And there's dark. Let's back up. So it's 2nd and 10 here. O'Neal. Spin move from the defender. He throws deep. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by number 17. He got stuck with the flipping of the controls. He couldn't return it. But that is Deshaun McEwen with the massive interception. Utah State is in business already. And the mistake that Danny O'Neal could not afford to make. He makes it right there. And now Utah State with a chance to put this game on ice. Huge error there. Great route jump by Deshaun McEwen to shut it down. And Utah State's secondary comes up with 2 huge plays to flip this game on its head. Petrus hands it off. Faison tries to bounce through and he is dropped by number 44. It's Kyle Moretti with the stop. Then it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line for the Aggies. They're already in field goal range. They have a good kicker in Elliot Nemrod who can convert from this distance. But they would love to get a touchdown just to shut this game down. Fake handoff. Petrus looks to the sideline. That is going to be intercepted the other way. Number 5 going back. Can he get past this defender? He cannot. But that is a massive interception from Owen Chambliss, the Will linebacker. Back-to-back picks. We've seen 4 interceptions in this game. And the Aztecs have life. A heartbreaking interception for this audience. Their fans can't believe it. They're phasing in and out of each other. And the Aztecs survived to fight another day. Chambliss jumped the route just like McEwen did. It was a bad throw, bad read. He totally missed Chambliss being out there. So now the Aztecs take over. O'Neal in the shotgun right at midfield. Fakes the handoff, throws outside. That's going to be an eligible man downfield, I think. Or it could be pass interference on the offense. Let's see what they call here. Yep. That's Miles Morale, who was injured earlier in this game, but he comes back in. So that'll be 1st and 15 for the Aztecs. T formation here. They hand it off to Cooper. He tries to get some of those yards back, and he does. It'll be 2nd and 10. Man, I really, really hope that Bama does not make this tournament. They have Nick Saban on, just for extra pain, but really, SMU should make this tournament. 2nd and 10 from the 50. O'Neal hands it off. That's going to be Cooper going outside. Can he stretch to the 1st down? He can. 1st and 10 from the 40. San Diego State is in business, looking to at least tie this game or take the lead with 5 minutes to go. This one's gone back and forth and back and forth. I have no idea who's going to win this game. 1st and 10 from the 40 for San Diego State. They set up their receivers way outside. This could be a run. Nope, they're going to stretch it back in. And I imagine this is a run to Cooper to the right side. He's got a huge amount of space. But he takes it to the left, goes up the middle, and he stretches forward to get 10 yards, just short of the 1st down. So it'll be 2nd and inches for the Aztecs here. They are firmly in field goal range right now where they can tie it. Their kicker has already missed a field goal today. There's no guarantee that he can make this thing. 2nd short. It's going to be a handoff to Cooper probably. Nope, he's going to throw a screen to the outside and they get the 1st down. That's another flag. What are they going to call this time? Holding? On the offense, I think it's Nick Gardenera, the wide receiver. Flagged for holding a huge penalty, bringing it back to 2nd and 6. Can the Aggies benefit from that mistake? Handoff over to the backup running back again, and he only picks up 2. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 35. High pressure situation for the San Diego State offense. They're down 3. Looking to stay in field goal range. They cannot take a sack here. That would be game breaking. O'Neal sets everybody up. 6 defenders in the box. Looks to the sideline for the audible. They're going to keep this play as it is. O'Neal under pressure, throws, and it's a horrible pass. He had a touchdown. He had a wide open touchdown and completely missed on the route. This is going to be a long field goal attempt from 52 yards for Gabriel Paciencia. Let's see if he can convert here to tie this ball game. Snap, hold, kick is no good. He missed it wide left. And the Aggies can push forward to try and end this game and maintain their winning streak in Imperialism. Oh, it's a difficult miss. It kind of looked like he made it, honestly. But the refs say it's no good, so it's no good. 1st and 10 for the 35 for the Aggies. Petrus fakes the handoff, runs it himself, and is able to pick up 2 yards there. But again, those read options don't work for Petrus when it's short yardage. I mean, I want to see the short yardage king get his 3rd down conversion. That totally could happen on this drive. But he should not be pulling those balls when it's 1st and 10. He really shouldn't. Still no selections. I think they're getting all of the players set up for the various live cam shots. Here's Petrus in 2nd and 8. Throws outside. It's going to be caught by number 5. He is going to be taken down. Not a big gain there for Adotia. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Aztecs can make a massive stop here to get the ball back for their offense, who has squandered opportunity after opportunity in this ball game. And they really have only one good shot left if they can make this stop. 3rd and 5. Petrus running down the clock. And now he takes the snap. He looks to throw. Biggest play of the game, and it's caught for a 1st down. It's Adotia once again, and Utah State is in business. And now the Aztecs will start thinking about timeouts because they are running out of options. The Aggies, they know how to play in the clutch. They know how to get a stop when they need one. And they know how to get a 1st down to ice a game. Looks like they only need one more to really end this one. They could let this clock run to the 2-minute warning because the Aztecs are not calling a timeout. Petrus calling more audibles. 5 seconds. It's just going to go to the 2-minute timeout. So here we go. Aztecs up by 3. Pushing closer to field goal range. And they just want to get this one done. Petrus points outside, hands off to Faison. He tries to get to the outside. He does not. And there's the first time out for San Diego State. Not a great play call. Outside zones worked for a lot of teams, but did not work there for Utah State. And now you just want to get 6 or 7 yards so you can set up the short yardage king to power through for the 1st down that'll win this ball game. Faison can't get much. It's a good stop for San Diego State. Aggies still not in field goal range. So this 3rd down can decide the ball game. 3rd and 8. It's not enough space to actually run the short yardage play. Let's see how they play this. Petrus goes straight up the gut, and he gets it! The short yardage king pulls it off! Who am I to judge? Who am I to call the plays? They knew what they had. Petrus up the middle wins the game for Utah State, and they will survive and advance. Oh my God, what a play. Petrus takes the knee, and the Utah State Aggies take out their 4th opponent. They're only 1 win away from getting an extra life. They take some territory in California, earning a little bit more ocean territory for themselves. And the Aggies are your final member of the top 40. Rasul Faison, 70 yards and a touchdown. He is your offensive MVP, but really it should have been Spencer Petrus. Running the ball, throwing the ball. He delivered for the Aggies. Let's go to the map and give Utah State even more territory. There we go. San Diego State, you played a good game. You fought well, but you left a lot of points in the field. 2 missed field goals. Looked like Justin Tucker was out there, and you just can't afford those mistakes in Imperialism. Bye-bye. Go. And yeah, Utah State's logo cannot fit down there, so it's just another big section of territory for the Aggies. Let's fully zoom out. Hold on. Broke the map. What happened? There we go. So, this is your top 40. Only 40 teams remain as we continue in this tournament. And should I stay alive for the selection? It looks like they're still a long way away. It's like 12:20 and we're still going. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to stay live here. And we are going to watch this selection thing happen live, just in case we get some pure, unadulterated chaos. They're still setting up the selection show. Might take a while. You know what? We're going to show some highlights, just to keep something on this screen as we're going. First quarter, let's take a look at how this game was decided. Here's the first pick that we had. Petrus took the snap. He was looking outside. I think he was going for Autotia here. Nope, he was going to the left to see how that play developed. He was trying to throw it outside, and that is a crazy reaction time. Just to jump in front of that route. And Bryce Phillips takes it away. Gave San Diego State a possession, but I think they turned it into a touchdown. They did, yeah. Here's the touchdown run by Marquez Cooper. Good blocker setup. Cooper just went up the middle, and that's a great play by 63 just to take away the one guy that can make the stop. Cooper stretched into the end zone, touchdown San Diego State. And here was the deep ball. This was the play that really kept Utah State in this ball game down 7-0. Jalen Royals with a post route stretching across the formation. Petrus stayed alive just long enough. And Jalen Royals got up outside to make that catch. And for those of you watching, I'm just watching highlights here just so I can stay live for the College Bowl Playoff selection show, which is still just doing a bunch of random interviews. I mean, when they had the actual selections during the regular season, they just got straight to business, and I loved it, but this time they're not, just to give all these live cams time to set up, and that kind of ruins my ability to watch it live. But we're just going to stretch this broadcast out so we can see what happens with this selection. Here was the touchdown after that deep ball to Jalen Royals. It's Petrus handing it off. Royals found the space, and San Diego State just did not have the defenders in the right position on that one. And here was the deep ball. This was a truly insane throw by Danny O'Neal. It was press coverage. Of course it was. Poke got right by his defender. And O'Neal, as soon as he saw that, that's all he had to see. If you look out here at the very top of your screen, he just rubs right by his defender, and as soon as that happens, O'Neal uncorks it. He just sends it as long as he possibly can. Poke is able to make the catch right at midfield, and he walks into the end zone from there. So San Diego State took the lead. But Utah State was able to respond almost immediately. Faison went out for the swing pass instead of staying into the zone. He cuts back into the middle here for a gorgeous throw and catch. Oh god, SMU does not have a watch party today. They're nervous. I mean, there's no way they put Alabama over SMU, right? Like, I know strength of schedule and everything, but they were in the conference championship. They had a fantastic season. They're a really good team. They can't. They can't, right? Let's take a look at this touchdown from Spencer Petras to Brock Lane. Still showing the empty bracket. Lane. Threw a gorgeous pass right before he was sacked. And Lane just fought his way to that corner. Nobody stayed with him. And here is the last second interception, last play of the first half. Danny O'Neal just threw it as long as he possibly could. Let's see how close they got to making this catch. Not really close. Utah State had the guy at the front of the pile, and he was able to make the catch. Bad play by San Diego State. Not good execution. Now we go to the third quarter. This is going to be my longest episode, just we're waiting for this ranking to come out. Probably going to cut all these highlights, honestly. O'Neal drops back. Oh, this throw was insane. A really long developing double move route. Great protection by the O-line. He got his man open, and O'Neal just launched a nuclear missile. It's a beautiful sideline catch from Pogue. But it didn't turn into anything because they ran a toss on 3rd and 1. They tried to just run a bunch of squeeze blocks, get this extra man outside, but those blocks did not hold. Fantastic tackle by Vincent to end that play in its tracks. And then they missed the field goal. So Utah State got to work immediately. Here's Spencer Petras. Petras faked the handoff. And then just threw a beautiful deep pass to Royals, who got hit hard but held on to the ball. So I got a pretty high catching traffic rating. But then on the last play of the third quarter, Spencer Petras got hit, which led to a longer field goal attempt, which Elliott and Nimrod converted from 34 yards. But then things got crazy. O'Neal tried to get an intermediate pass, and that was a great interception by Avante Dickerson. I had the name wrong on the depth chart. That's my B. And then here was Owen Chambliss, really giving San Diego State a gilt-edged opportunity to stay in this ball game. Play fake. And he just did not see Owen Chambliss shove off his defender. They had a man open in the end zone, but he threw it the other way to try and get 1st and goal. Chambliss took it, ran the other way. He had pay dirt in sight, but Rasul Faison flew in from the middle of the field to save the game. And he missed the 52-yarder. We don't have a replay on that to confirm he missed it. And then here is the play that decided the game. Spencer Petras, the short yardage king, goes long yardage because they have no linebackers on the field. What were they thinking with that? So he just takes it right up the gut. Nobody was there. No one was there. Defender sprints into the last second, but it was too late. Spencer Petras wins the game for Utah State. And then he takes the knee to end it. Okay, I think we're about to finally see these rankings. I'll be right back. They're doing the breakdown right now. So this is the actual selection. doing a full breakdown of how this tournament works. How to get to the national championship. And so once we get to the top 10 of this tournament, I'm going to have the last like couple matchups all be in major stadiums with like bowl game presentation, just so we can hype up the pageantry of this thing. I still cannot believe. Let me go to the map real quick just to show you something. We still have the North Carolina Supercluster untouched as we go into the top 40. These 6 teams, Charlotte, Wake Forest, UNC, Duke, NC State, and East Carolina, have not played a single game. And these 5 teams haven't even been landed on once. Like, it's wild. All right, Oregon's number 1. That's totally expected. So they move through. They are still in this tournament over in the Northwest, bordering Washington, Cal, and Boise State. They're still going. I think we're slated to have 4 teams in this tournament. Georgia we do not have because they lost to Alabama in a crazy contest, but Georgia gets the number 2 seed as expected. There should be Boise State next if they're going by seeding and not by ranking. Let's see how they're doing this here. Third team they announced is going to be that one out of between. Oh, they're looking at the last 3 conference champions. I mean, the other wins are better, but I have to think that Boise State is going to go above both of them, right? So good. They're a 1-loss team. They have to put them as number 3, right? And they have the highest strength of record. Like, come on. And we are still waiting here for this third team. They are really dragging this out. ESPN knows how to make a broadcast as long as possible. Number 3 is Boise State. That is the right choice. The Broncos have this huge territory on this map, covering Idaho, Nevada, and some of California. They've beaten Wyoming, not Wyoming, who did they beat? We beat San Jose State and Stanford to stay active in our tournament. And they will make it to the College Bowl playoff as the number 3 seed. What a crazy season for them. What an amazing accomplishment from Ashton Jeanty, who should be the Heisman in my opinion. Number 4, I'm guessing it's Arizona State. They give it to Clemson, I swear to God. They give a 3-loss team to buy. They can't do that. So number 4 is Arizona State. Good call. Arizona State was eliminated in episode 2 of this series, all the way back in early September. They would be right here on this map, but they were eliminated by Arizona. And then after a bunch of other eliminations, I think BYU had this territory for a bit, and then Utah State took it, and they are still active, now sharing a massive border with Boise State. So the Sun Devils get a bye. Now let's see who gets number 5. I'm guessing it's Texas, but I could be wrong. We will tell you where the bowl games. Okay, that's fine. Number 5, come on. Tell me. Could be Notre Dame, honestly. Only 1 loss. But are they really going to punish Texas for losing to Georgia twice? I sincerely doubt it. I think Texas is going to get the number 5 seed here, which would give them the fast track to the semifinals, really. Come on. Like, what is taking them so long, really? 12th for the place for the bye under the system. I think we have all 7 pointed out. Like, come on. We don't need... I'm not allowed to show the rankings right here. Okay, so they're showing the number 12 seed, Clemson. Clemson was right over here on the map. They were eliminated in one of the early battles in a shocking upset to Appalachian State, which is why they're not on this map right now. Michigan currently controls their territory after a bunch of different games across this map. So now they're going to show number 5? I think they have to, right? Clemson takes the 12 seed. They sneak in with a conference championship berth. I mean, it's chaos. It's unadulterated chaos, which is what college football should be. And I think it's going to even out once we get to this whatever Super League they want. Here's Texas at number 5. The Longhorns still in this tournament. They've only played Texas A&M in our tournament. And they have just sat pretty, avoiding all the wheel spins. We got Texas State below them. We got Baylor, Oklahoma State, and Rice and Houston over here. They're insulated by a lot of mid-football teams. They could totally make a run to the national championship of our tournament. And they could do the same in real life. Let's see who number 6 is. My guess is that number 6 is going to be Notre Dame. And I think I'm going to be right with that. That's almost definitely going to be our last remaining Imperialism team still active. Situation where they value, oh my god, they're just doing a full break. We don't need a breakdown for why Texas is number 5. They were number 1, one of the best teams in the country, and their only losses are to Georgia. Like we don't have to over-explain this. Because Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois. Penn State is number 6. Oh my god. That's a shocker. I mean, their 2 losses are, high quality. Penn State was eliminated by Maryland in my favorite episode of this series in our tournament. They beat Old Dominion to get a huge amount of territory and then lost to the Terps. But they survive. They'll be the number 6 seed in the playoff. Which means they go above Notre Dame. That's incredible. I cannot believe they made that right. Like, what are their important victories? Yeah, I can't believe that. Notre Dame should have gone in. They get the 7th seed, which tracks. Notre Dame, the last remaining Imperialism team, is probably going to make this tournament. Fighting Irish, they beat Western Michigan to get this far. Oh, and they're not happy about that. They are concerned. Because now they're probably going to have to play SMU, I would think. It's going to be a difficult battle, but I would favor the Irish in that one. They keep their home game. We're going to get to play at Beaver Stadium. We're going to get to host a playoff game, which is a pretty good consolation prize for missing out on a first-round bye. Number 8, I think, is going to be Ohio State. That's my guess. Let's see if it is the Buckeyes here. Because the only team it could be is Tennessee. They beat Alabama. That's kind of their most impressive victory. It is Ohio State. The Buckeyes get the 8th seed, the last remaining home game. Ohio State had 2 victories early on against Toledo and then against, not Cincinnati. They beat somebody else in that wall, I think. Akron. They beat Toledo and Akron and then lost to Michigan, which ended up reflecting real life. Michigan now controls their entire territory. Only one remaining MAC team in the Ohio MAC wall for the Wolverines to snack on later on. Buckeyes make it through, and now we get to the complicated stuff, the last 3 remaining spots. I'm going to guess the next one goes to Tennessee. I don't think that's controversial. There's Tennessee, slotting in for a high-profile matchup against Ohio State. That is a star-studded game. Nico Iamaleava, Dylan Sampson, Will Howard, Quinshon Judkins, Jeremiah Smith, bunch of great players. James Pierce Jr. on defense for Tennessee. Vols won 2 games this tournament. They beat Kentucky and then Cincinnati, and then lost in an upset to Georgia Tech in a crazy game. All good episodes that you can go watch. And they'll play Ohio State in the playoff. So then, who gets number 10? This has to be SMU. I really, really hope this is SMU if the committee gets it right. If they put Indiana above the Mustangs, I'm going to be really nervous. Oh, God. I am terrified. Let's see who they put there. I think it's buffering. Is the captain's up? No, it's not. Suffering. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please don't put Alabama in this tournament. Like, I would like it from an Imperialism perspective, but from a competition perspective, the Crimson Tide should not be there. Please no. It's gotta be SMU and Indiana. I mean, I would understand putting Alabama above Indiana, but if you ranked Indiana above Alabama the entire season and then flipped it at the end, you shouldn't do that. You really should not do that. Let's see here. It's Indiana going in at number 10. Oh, God. Indiana, their territory's right here. Did they beat Ball State? I think they might have beaten Ball State in their first game, and they lost to Purdue in a crazy battle. That one was insane. It was a crazy rivalry game. Purdue was able to take down their hated rivals to knock them out of Imperialism in their best season in program history. They will make the playoff. We end up getting 4 Big Ten teams. And possibly just, well, 3 SEC teams. That's good for them. But now, the 11th seed. I swear to God, if Alabama makes this tournament. It's Alabama versus SMU. Strength of record, Alabama has it. Strength of schedule, Alabama has it. Win-losses over 500, Alabama has it. He wins. Bamas are better. But the losses against Missouri and LSU are bad. Oh, wait, no. Their losses to Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, and Tennessee are bad. SMU lost to somebody in the ACC. Oh, God. They're really about to put Alabama in over SMU. They can't. They can't. They shouldn't. No. Please, God, no. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. I swear to God. Don't put the Crimson Tide in here just for ratings. Give SMU their title. Give them something to celebrate. Give us chaos. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Why are they stretching this out? Just, come on. They're going to get criticism either way. Take on Penn State. It's SMU, thank God. Oh. Good for them. The 2-loss team. They made their conference championship. They won the regular season title in the ACC. That is a good choice. Alabama misses out in the tournament. It's a shame because they're going to stay going in Imperialism. They'll have their chance to win the Imperialism National Championship. But SMU, who won a couple games early on in the tournament, who'd they beat? Let's check who they beat real quick. They beat Sam Houston State early on. And then they beat North Texas and lost to Oklahoma. And they will make the playoffs. So the field is Oregon, Georgia, Boise State, Arizona State, Texas, Penn State, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Tennessee, Indiana, SMU, and Clemson. Alabama missed the tournament. Nick Saban's trying to keep a poker face. He wanted them to get in. But ultimately, they're a 3-loss team. They lost to Vanderbilt and Oklahoma. They cannot get into the tournament. SMU survives. That's what we like to see. And we will see y'all tomorrow for another episode